So now we move, yes, to the last phase. In this case, giving some synthesis as on the days, and also some orientations on what is happening, because we are ending the day, but we are not ending the LABI meeting. We have activities now, in some time. Also, we have activities tomorrow. So we are going to give orientations in terms of logistics of what is happening. But before, let's talk more about synthesis and things that are aligned on what we have shown now. So, as we have seen on these 2 days of activity, the focus of LABI is not based only in microscopies or in microscope or only in technology. It's focused on people and connecting people with technology, connecting people with the ideas to really position Latin American researchers as global leaders in scientific progress. And that's what we are trying to do, and that's why you are extremely valuable and important as part of this. And why imaging and why LABI is such an important for the scientific field. As imaging is a common language for almost biological and biomedical workflows. And this community emerged from the core facility communities. And the core facilities, it's the place where biology meets technology. And that gives to LABI really to be uniquely positioned to connect across domains. And that's what we are trying to do in this case. In these three scales, connecting globally, integrating the region, but then adapting to the local realities. In that sense, we are connected to the global bioimaging community, and specifically, as we have shown here in this mode, but as we shown here also in activities, connecting with other regions like Africa bioimaging, bioimaging North America, Europe bioimaging, also Elixir in a specific space, working on infrastructure and policy advocacy with CBM, other networks in the region on the same values, and regionally integrated with scientific communities to really try to connect the technology with the specific scientific domains. With Bridge in neuroscience, we're working together with Falan, we are working together with CIPAIN, which has also with this agreement, and we have, as Chris mentioned, the next week, the first course in this case. Also working in data infrastructure and open science with Metadoscencia. And that is not all, because then, of course, we need to take into consideration and adapt and to implement into the local demands and the local requirements. And that is something also extremely valuable for us to really can get into the local environment. And what we are working and where we are doing, going, as some of the discussions that we have during these days, more focus on this. We need to imagine a space in which researchers can not only access to the technology, but also access to the people that it's behind, and to the training that they need to really maximize their impact as researchers using the technology. So that's why we are working in regional training pipelines and curriculums. That's why we are working in all the bioimaging data, infrastructure, and pipeline data we need to make bioimaging data fair and AI ready, and also consolidating regional hubs and connecting the different infrastructure that we have. So the main thing is that we can connect people to technology to answer scientific questions, but also we're connecting technology, people, technology developers, and can really innovation emerge, and also new questions can be answered. And that is the way that we are going through. And that is what we have been showing and thinking during these 2 days, and we're going to continue working during the next year. This is really shaping the agenda for the next year. So, the first day, we went through the technology in action, application, sustainable models for technology adoption, and that can really emerge through to innovation in technology and shaping biomedical science and also biological science per se. And today, we were more focused on the data science and the infrastructure that we need to really have a regional strategy and move forward on a collaborative way, and also solving problems that we have across all domains, and we really need to exchange together in this case. Fair principles and how to use AI and all the challenges that we have as a community. So, to end, thank you very much, all the program committee, Lia Pietrasanta, of really unbreakable work. I know that it was really challenging, and we were working a lot, from the last year to this on a regular basis of daily basis, mostly. Most of the time. So thank you very much, Natalia. We really appreciate that, and also because you all know the situation in Argentina, that is extremely complicated, and that decision that we make as a community, of course, this is a collective decision, but the one that really needs to charge on that it's Lia in this case, was really a big challenge, and we face it, and we really overcome that challenge, and that is really something, a unique thing for this community. So thank you very much for that, Lia. Then the rest of the committee, Chris, Kildare, Iskra, Greg. Nicole is missing here, because there. That was part also on this group. Thank you very much also for combining all the program. Ana Clara for all the communication, all these visuals and the identity that gives something different to this event, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. And Silvina is not here. Silvina is not here, but Silvina is the one also in charge of all the local logistics, contacting all the distributors and other things, and the buses, and is also another very important person for this meeting. All the team here in the sound video, that really a magnificent work, and it was really great to work together, and the meeting was really flow excellent. So thank you very much for that. The local committee, of course, when we go to a place, the local teams also play a key role. In this case of contacting the people, moving the things, and being really involved and part of this community. So thank you very much to all of you that contribute to this meeting, and also are continue contributing tomorrow on this meeting. Agustín, Alejandra, Andrés, Claudia, Cora, Hernán, Lorena, Lucia, Mariano, Valeria, Victoria, any of you in different tasks. So thank you very much for this also. Thank you. As I mentioned before, the engine of this network, that is the working groups. Thank you very much for all the coordinators that also in almost monthly basis and in sometimes weekly basis we gather together to work, to think, and to strategize how to continue building this community. And your effort is really amazing, and it's something that really makes this to be more like a cycle and revitalize all this community. So thank you very much, all the coordinators from the Training and Education Working Group, Andrés, Marcela, Victoria, Ivan, the Outreach and Integration, Mariana, Hernán, Liciel, and Aidem, and the Image Data Science, Adam, Federico, and Paul, and of course all the members of this group, working groups, that also are the same as important also to contribute in developing this network, our activities, our projection as a community. So thank you very much for that also. Thank you to the partner organizations that make this event something unique, creating different environments inside the same meeting, different activities, and also taking the lead on those activities. That is something extremely important, to co-lead the spaces. This is many of the spaces that you have experienced during these 2 days. They are not only LABI spaces, they are also spaces that we create together with different organizations and initiatives. So thank you very much all from Africa Bioimaging Consortium, Bioimaging North America, the Bridge and EIDOR, the Elixir, Metadocencia, CIPAIM. Thank you very much also for this meeting, and is part of you also. Thank you very much. Thank you to the supporters and sponsors now that support this meeting and makes it also that can be happen, and support not only the logistics events, also support many of the people that can be here today. So thank you, Chance Together Initiative. Thank you all the sponsors, and mostly the diamond sponsor LABI, the platinum sponsor SAIS, with also a great commitment, many people being here and involving in the different activities. ABIF, the same for Leica, Thermo Fisher and Diagnostics. The important thing here is that they're not only supporting economically the meeting, but they're also supporting with involvement in this meeting. So thank you very much for this also to the supporters and sponsors.